lot of them are autistic. A lot of them are on a spectrum.
If you were really gay right now, Joe, would you care about coming out?
I wouldn't, but I do have friends that are my age that do care, and it's sad. But they're worried more about how their family is going to perceive it and how the family's going to be treated about it.
By the way, I'm not trying to convert you to, for both of us right now to make an announcement, public announcement right now. Joe Rogan and Patrick Bet-David came out, and
we're both getting married.
We're both getting married. Who takes whose last name? So
we'll hyphenate it. Good progressives. When I see a dude with a hyphenated name,
I got a hyphenated last name, Bet-David, but I understand Rogan Bet-David or Bet-David Rogan. So I want you to think about this. The part where I go is the following. The statistic, traditionalists, 0.8% are gay. Boomers, 2.6%. Then it goes to 5 point something. Then it goes 10%.
Is it really 10%?
Oh, yeah. Gen Z's right now is 21%.
How much of them are regretful?
Do you want to pull this? Jamie, can you
21% gay?
21% of Gen Z right now is gay.
Is it gay or LGBTQ?
All that stuff.
Because you can be non-binary and slip right in there with like a fucking loophole.
Check that out. Look at that right there.
Number of LGBTQ identifying adults is soaring. Yeah.
Look at that. 0.8% traditionalists. Boomers 2.6, Gen X 4.2, Millennials 10.5. And then you got Gen Z's around 21%, right? Okay. So when you look at the statistics, why would Gen Z become gay? They care about what other people think. This is like, it's kind of versus the traditionalist. Dude, if I'm like 72 years old and I'm gay, guess what? I'm coming out.
Right.
What you got to do. So I think, messing up with a generation that really cares about what other people think, and we're screwing them up in a big way.
They're growing up in a time of social media where caring about what other people think is way more enforced because you're getting so much more feedback than people have ever gotten before.
Yeah.
Like a regular person might just be communicating with thousands of people in comments and things on media in a way where you would not interact with so many random people that you don't know.
Yeah, and even that's a good point. Like even the social dilemma thing, kind of like where you're going, where these kids are so worried about what other people think.
Yeah,
I think it's a big mistake, and I think we're going to pay a price for it. And it take us a decade or two to see the results of this.
I think so too, and I think there's going to be a self-correcting thing. What I fear the most is the detransitioners. I feel terrible for them. I feel terrible for these girls that can never have children now, and I feel terrible for these guys that are castrated, and it's just the whole thing is just very spooky because people are making life-changing decisions. Now, does that mean that I'm anti-trans? Not at all. If you're a grown adult and you feel like that's going to make you happy, I fully support your ability as a grown adult to do whatever you want that makes you happy.
Sure.
And if that makes you happy, I am a freedom person. I believe you should have freedom to do whatever you want. However, I do think that there's an indoctrination aspect to this, and I do think there's a social contagion aspect to this. And that's what Abigail Schreier has documented, and that a lot of these girls that are coming out, they're doing in these clusters of girls, and a lot of them are autistic, a lot of them are, they're on a spectrum, and they don't feel like they fit in anyway. When they give them testosterone, a lot of times there's an alleviation of anxiety that comes with testosterone and a euphoria that comes with that, and they say, okay, this is who I've meant to be. Which is so crazy that introducing a foreign substance into your body, or at least a substance that your body does not naturally have at masculine doses, and that you're introducing that to a feminine body and then saying, this is who I naturally am, that's crazy. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make scientifically, it doesn't make sense.